Maddeng, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From the pots, checking in on parlays and parfaits. How my days start, we all play it. Dinner's caught, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown where the office at. Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that his chips. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that his chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass. Think it's a shame these kids ain't see no freakniks. DC Howard homecomings and wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown I'm coming. Then got grown, start clubbing and doing. We wasn't when I was young. I only wanted. I only saw the next 10 minutes. ADHD, I guess. Things unchanged. Now I wanna add an extra zero. Be the hood hero. Turbo Maybach V12 goes 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. We move no less than 4. This ain't no contract. This ain't the trade. No wars, no. I'm from the block with a chain. This a new blockchain. But my portfolio is many things. From quantum computing to biotech, cause it's life improving. Degradable plastic trash removing. And when the market is down, it's like a hustle when no one is around. Your palm itch when opportunity's found. It's Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that his chips. Yeah.
I lay criminal lines down over more bass.
The boom, the bip, the boom bip.
Mr. Cryptocurrency Scarface.
Pay that his chips. Yeah.
I lay down digital lines over more bass.
You can't win in the NFL without a capable quarterback, and one team has ensured that their high-end starter is going nowhere.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah! Y'all ready to play some football? If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I won't answer now. Who, what, where, and why. See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let them get him. I got food that'll go get him.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Brock Bowers, 29 yards. And the Chiefs will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Butker's on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. The quick feet by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. That's a quick first down.
First down, Baltimore.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 54 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a couple. off the option. Here's Taylor. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Forced out to his left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Now the pitch goes to Taylor. Wiggles free. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 77 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the...
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ken Walker, 56 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a give to Taylor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
And the Raven first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now it's Jackson. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball Extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That one caught by Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Third and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They juked him. And a good run here as he'll run it all the way down to the 40-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
At the 40-yard line.
Just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies are moved for the green. Saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch set it ablaze? Don't get me heated, ain't no way to control the inferno. Feel the spirit of prophecy.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun, it's Taylor. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Hill shedding the tackle. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 133 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. In motion, Hill. Second down, another run with Taylor. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
7 yards there and a first down.
38-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Puka Nacua, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Harrison
Butker now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now Jackson. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Jackson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 35 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And some room to work. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 166 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Max Crosby able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 31 yards. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 23-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game. Yes. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's to Bowers once again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. First and 10 at the 42.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Still on his feet. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Puka Nakua. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this a very important drive. Leading. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And this one too low. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Baltimore.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's Jackson. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chiefs 35.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. Throw out wide to Walker. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game. He hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Stiff-armed him. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Jackson to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give the Lions the first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. You know, you taught me, Buck, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
He's got it near the end. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
His first throw completion. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had a Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing on second. Jackson flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that is good for a Baltimore first down. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. That's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
A bit more of a team effort last week, Kate. He played a smaller role than he normally does, certainly when they win. Yeah, that carry, and small step toward a rebound performance for him.
On 2nd down, Lamar. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play in the big game. 30 yards. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Option give to Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. It's a Baltimore touchdown. And that right there is a statement touchdown to begin this game, Brock. Carving a path right into that end zone.
Yeah, coming off a week where you just had to scrap and claw to get the victory. Yeah. Maybe a little extra margin would help this time, huh?
Yeah, well, a good start here, right? As they try to, what everybody does these days, stacking wins, Brock. They're trying to stack things to get them wins. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins here with Robinson. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play out behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No luck. That's incomplete, and that means it is 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock at 2nd down.
He's brought down by Derek Moore. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give to Taylor, right side. Escapes the defender. Taylor with the first and then some. Inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jonathan Taylor from 65 yards away. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dortch now to return it. Things going well so far. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. He finds Laporta on the out route. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he gets home. Touchdown, Lions. Sam Laporta going half the field, 50 yards. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14, Lions 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now here's Lamar. Taken in by Hill, right side. Give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now a second down throw for Jackson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Lamar. Once more into the hands of Taylor. And no shot of getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. Just a yard on that catch, so second and 9 coming up. Now it's Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. This one left. Oh, he loses the football. And the Lions have recovered it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 7-4 coming up.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off to the air now. Pick it up again here with Robinson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Inglewood and Super Bowl 61 coming up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Now Jackson. They did it right back. That's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Fights his way through a tackle. There he goes on the right side. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson to throw on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the 1st.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Lamar back to throw. Buying some time right. Into the hands of Pickett. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Ravens 1st down. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker Kraft caps off a 73-yard drive with that score. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 34-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Gone. They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. Nnamdi Madubuike. And that is the 5th sack for him this season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. They go play fake with Jackson. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Headed out right. And it's off his hands and incomplete. So an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ryan Branch has it. Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Goff. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens almost shook it all the way back. Oh, what a return. Down to the 5. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Jackson to throw it. Rolling out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right? Yeah. People get this bad.
And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jonathan Taylor. That is his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl already. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Range it out upright, but it does get through. And they bump their lead up to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now to give to Bijan. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down.
Off play action, Goff. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Space on the right. He's got room. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6.
Touchdown, Ravens.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead now 21.
Makes the score. Ravens 35. Lions 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Roquan Smith. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. A toss now to Robinson. Room up the sideline, now at the 40. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to be a Lions first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Goff off the play action. Got a man over the middle. It's St. Brown. Well, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
4 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Here's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but when it gets really tough right here in game action.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Now here's Lamar. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. And then limited to a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That'll do it for 3 quarters here in Super Bowl 61. Just one final act to go in our season. The Ravens out in front with the ball. A third title within their reach. Working on second down. Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Picked up at the 38. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing is gone. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Lions first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, and this is going to be reeled in. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Lions 22.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He finds Pickens left side. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
They've got a man in motion. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's within striking distance. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyreek Hill. That is his second touchdown of this Super Bowl already. Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
43, Lions 22.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. To the air, Dobbs. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. From the gun, it's Robinson. Breaks through and breaks away. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunk of yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel. Defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Job well done by everybody there.
Now it's Dobbs. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to throw, Dobbs. Complete left side, it's just long. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off to the air now. Look at that power, deep left side. Had it for a moment, but the hit jars it loose. Fortunate, Brock, that it did too, because that would have been a big strike otherwise. Instead, just second down. Looking to throw, Dobbs. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Throw here, third down. Trying to push deep downfield. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Lions hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on fourth down. Desperation time here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to quickly make a stop here, but it is still enough to make the play on fourth down. A 15-yard gain is going to extend this drive. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down.
Here's Dobbs. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. That's Maddeng. He's got another. And it's the second time that he's got in this game. His 6th sack of the season.
Second down.
Dobbs. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here's Dobbs now. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Back and back and back. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down. They're going to pass it here. And this one is launched downfield. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Play action now with Jackson. They're going to take another shot. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he could get the first down.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game.
And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Corner Marlon Humphrey. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. After the sack, Goff. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. 6 seconds to go, potentially our final snap. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. And for the 3rd time in 3 visits to the biggest stage of them all, the Baltimore Ravens are once again Super Bowl champions. Well, Brock, you and I talk about this often, multiple times throughout the regular season. List of greats who've never made it to this moment. It's enormous. Some of the best to ever do it across 100+ years of football. And those greats could not do what these players have just done.
No, because it was a group, and such a special group, brought together from so many different paths, but have bonded and formed one of these teams so strong together that Super Bowl became a legitimate possibility for them. This moment never gets old. Fate and circumstance linked together when this season began. And now, with this win, it will link all these guys together forever as champions.
The days, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you yours. You think I'm gonna keep on running back to you like I did before? No more. Don't you hold my insecurities? It didn't occur to me I was pouring my heart out at the table. You turn on me. Said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then. I would've sworn it was forever. Love ain't the same thing, it was 4 letters.
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.